steps are not supposed to have more than a 32nd of an inch. So the front steps are not dimensionally uniform. So go to the B. The front porch steps, portico steps, are not dimensionally uniform. Moving on along. This is our living and dining area. Now, moisture readings are beyond the scope of this inspection. It's not what home inspectors are required to do, but I got a little consumer grade thing you bought at the box end next to the cash register. Convinced my wife that I needed a moisture meter. It's $20 worth of hardware there, and so it's not real sophisticated, but we're looking for relativity. So, and by the way, it's compared very favorable to more expensive equipment, so just toot that horn. But we're only getting between 4 and 5% moisture in these floors, and that's acceptable by any floor covering manufacturer that I know. So which basically says that, you know, there's not a reason to void your warranty on this stuff. It's just good to know. And also, you know, sometimes like a slab leak will show up or something like that. So, you know, we've got that too. So there's some peace of mind there. I'm not an engineer. I'm a home inspector. I should stay in my lane. All right. I should do home inspecting and not engineering. But I've got some engineering equipment, and I use a CompuLevel, and some people call them a zip level. And I use this very sensitive piece of equipment, and I am not calculating slope. I am not doing tolerances. Okay, I'm using guidelines, and 2 of the guidelines that I use is no more than 1 inch of floor height elevation differential within 20 feet. There's about a ½ inch right here, not 1 inch. Okay, no more than 2 inches of floor height elevation differential overall. And I'm not getting it. In fact, I don't know how much I'm getting. I'll read my measurements here in a little bit, but it's nowhere close to 2 inches. So, trees too close, you bet. Exposed tension cable end on the west side over by the swimming pool equipment, you bet. But other than that, I think the foundation is good to go. I don't know if it's ever been repaired. Now, all these windows are double pane vinyl frame, and most of them work okay. I got one upstairs that's kind of weird. I'll show it to you. And then, so I'm lowering all the blinds here as I'm going through, making sure I'm turning off all the windows. We got some delamination here. No, that's dirt. We got some delamination in the laundry. I got a picture of that. So, well, I'll find a light switch sooner or later. There we go. Windows work fine. Coming on along. Newel post, supposed to withstand 200 pounds of lateral pressure. Do you think that's going to happen? I don't know, man. I don't think that's going to handle 200 pounds of lateral pressure. Your handrails going up the stairs, all right? They're not supposed to have open ends like this. You can catch your robe on an open end up there and fall down the stairs trying to get, to answer the door. Those things can happen. We got 3 bedrooms upstairs, so we're going to call that the east bedroom, middle bedroom, and west bedroom. This is the east bedroom. This is the one I wanted to show you. Okay, a couple of things are going on. A window should not be... If a window is farther than 72 inches from the exterior, so that flagstone, that's not dimensionally uniform. If the window is not 72 inches, if 72 inches above the exterior, it should be at least 24 inches above the floor. It's not. And if it is, then there should be limiters installed inside of the windows, and they're not. So a child could fall out of this window. Now you want the window to work in case of an emergency, but you don't want the window to be the emergency. This window doesn't stay open when it's on the cord. That's what I wanted to show. Oh, make a liar out of me. There you go. So that needs to be adjusted a little bit. And then a lot of these window blinds, the technical word for them is wank. You don't even have the pull cord inside of this one. Door stops, we don't have door stops. In the plumbing one, well, you haven't been there yet, but all these clothes rods should have screws on the bottoms of them to hold them in place so you don't drop your laundry. No door stops, like I said. Moving on along. This blind, this is the middle bedroom. This blind is, I don't want to go there again. I don't want to do that. Okay, here's something interesting. I just noticed it. That hillbilly home inspection, popcorn ceiling finish like that has been known to have asbestos in it. It doesn't need to be tested. If you paint it, it's been encapsulated. If you don't like the popcorn finish inside that closet and it means enough to you, wear some personal protection. We know about that with the COVID and stuff. You want to wear goggles, you want to wear your mask, and scrape it all out, vacuum it all. Junior goes to stay with Grandma. Okay, Junior doesn't get to stay and help with this project. It gets scraped, it gets vacuumed, damp mopped, gets refinished, save all the stuff in a bag, take it to your local toxic waste disposal place. I can't speak for Tarrant County, but in Dallas it's free with a Dallas driver's license. And it doesn't matter whether it's got asbestos in it or not. It doesn't matter. Okay, just treat it like it does. It's cheaper than having it tested. Okay? I know, I'm not through yet. There's 2 carbon monoxide alarms. This one and one in the primary bedroom. This one doesn't work. Okay? We got smoke alarms up here. Alright, when they turn yellow like that, the manufacturer, when they turn yellow like that, they have expired. It works, they push the button, it works. But they're made of a plastic that when it yellows, the whole idea about that is that's a visual. It's supposed to be ugly enough for you to want to replace it. There are no smoke alarms in any of the 4 bedrooms. The downstairs primary bedroom and all 3 upstairs bedrooms. There's supposed to be a smoke alarm inside of each bedroom. You're supposed to have smoke alarms out here as well. You do not have a smoke alarm. I don't know. I think you do. Shut up. Okay, so we got smoke alarms outside of the bedrooms like we're supposed to have. We're supposed to have a smoke alarm and a carbon monoxide alarm inside of each bedroom. There used to be some different rules. That needs to be insulated. It's kind of boring up here, but we're going in anyway. We're going in for it. This door's delaminating. Look at that. Look at the faces coming off of that. See that? The door's delaminating. Get out my trusty recorder. West bedroom door faces delaminating. West bedroom. Coming inside the west bedroom closet, we have here a little mystery nook that goes into part of the attic over the garage. You could use some storage. See, you can put a drawer in there if you want to. Insulation on there. Now, look how this board is tilting down. Alright? This, use at your own risk of peril, caution, warning. Don't fall through the ceiling. That's the best thing I can say. Don't fall through the ceiling. Don't be that guy. I don't know what this vent... Oh, this vent is behind the bathtub. We were doing bathtub repairs. I get it. Popcorn ceiling. Bare light bulbs in clothes closets. I'm not supposed to have that. At least you got a switch. Okay. I checked all the receptacle outlets and they all worked. We got a video of that bathroom, so we can just move on down. Move on down the stairs. I hope I don't catch my vest on this. I will fall down the stairs. It would be the fastest way to get down there. Sure would hurry things up a little bit. Maybe it's the light. Maybe I sound tired. but maybe you've guessed that this is the last video of the day. And this is the time when I'd like to stop just for a moment and say thank you, dear client. I appreciate your business and your trust. Those things mean the world to my family and I, so just thank you. If you think I did a good job, then a good Google review means a lot to a small businessman like myself. I don't know what really I'm getting into here, but we are doing the termites, so we kind of want to look. Kind of want to look in the nooks and the crannies. Electric cable a little too close. If that's a doorway, and receptacle outlet, that's how we do it. This one's tamper resistant, so that's a new one. We've got different ages. Some of these are tamper resistant, some of them are not. So, especially if you got kids, you might want to come through and look and see if they say TR on them. And a few of them, like that one, did. This one's not saying it. Are you not saying it? You're not saying it. Okay. Pull strings, not supposed to have pull strings in closets. Light bulbs, bare light bulbs are supposed to have that. Like I said, thank you, dear client. We've been in here and looked at all this mostly. Is there anything I can pick up some spares? No, not really. Except one spare. I should have done it in the other video. But we already know, you're going to find out that refrigerator is empty. This refrigerator, I don't know if it conveys or not. I was under the impression that one might. I didn't collect the data plate on this one. It's just a beer box. It's not making ice because there's not an ice connection out here. But we just got, a few things. We got some duck drink. You saw the lights on. You saw that it's cold. You saw that I didn't ruin any valuable food. That's what that's about. It's a good conversation to have, just so that everybody's on the same page. Lower some blinds here. Like I said, these blinds are a little worse for wear. They're not chewed up or anything. It's just like the strings are giving it. An electric receptacle outlet should not be recessed more than 6 inches. Okay? Because you could have your Scentsy candle up here or something and it could go down. Over here, you do not have an electric receptacle outlet on the left side of your cooktop. Alright? Every 12 inches. If you got 12-inch landing, you got one over here, that's fine. This electric receptacle outlet, the one you don't have, and this electric receptacle outlet, they are not GFCI protected. This is within 6 feet of the kitchen sink. It's not GFCI protected. Okay? By today's standards, not when this home was built. This was supposed to be GFCI protected. This is supposed to be GFCI protected. This is supposed to be GFCI protected. By today's standards. Moving on along, we're in our den. We got our fireplace. This door is closed. I was instructed not to lock the bottom latch on the front door. I am just carrying that over. The fireplace is closed. We all know that. The fireplace key is here. The wet bar finally drained. You'll find out that was a slow drain, but it did eventually drain. This is the downstairs thermostat. It's not programmable. And then we're coming in here and we have a carbon monoxide alarm inside. So we have this one and it works. I'll push the button. This one, I'll push the button. That one, I'll push the button and it didn't do anything. So you're supposed to have one carbon monoxide alarm in each bedroom. You've got one in the primary bedroom only. You don't have any in the upstairs 3. We do not have a smoke alarm in any of the bedrooms. Turning off the lights. Fans kind of close. I still got to drain that. That's going to be a yuck. Fear factor. And I will. And that's it. That's it. That's all I can say. I've already groveled and asked for a good review. I've already told you the foundations level. I just kind of showed you your home. I like to talk. People can contact me about home inspections about any time. But this house, my client, if you've got any questions, call me about this house that I'm inspecting for you. My client for this house, reach out to me. I'm as close as the telephone. Again, thank you for your business and trust.